The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. So the Nets starting five. They've got Seth Curry. Joe Harris is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Boston, onto the front court along with Tatum. Thomas is out there with Derek White. And it's Horford in at the center position.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Outside Tatum. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Now, here is Irving. Curry on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Curry. O'Neal is screen on White. Here's Curry. Curry with another miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Tatum. Sinks the triple.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here is O'Neal. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Irving from long range. Oh, good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Thomas. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Curry. 8 points his last outing. Screen by O'Neal. To end the run. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And another basket for Boston.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. still ahead. Here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You take a look at the Nets. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And, you know, the Celtics, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Here's Curry. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That one goes in. As we get close to the All-Star break, Frank, what's the vibe like in the locker room post-trade deadline?
It's great if you're a playoff team and just knowing your GM wanted to keep you on the squad. Plus, you've got a little break coming up, so lots of happy dressing rooms right now.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Tatum kicks to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Curry. O'Neal is screen on White. To the inside. O'Neal inside. Tatum on him. O'Neal misses. Here's Boston. This run now up to 13-2. And here's Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here is Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tatum deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Thomas. It's White on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Shoots it up. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
All right, Celtics fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to O'Neal. Curry looking it over. Can they get it? Gets the three-pointer to fall. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And here is O'Neal. Left side, Irving. Irving double team. Here's O'Neal. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Outside Tatum. Inside, here's White, and another basket for Boston.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Irving. Fires for 3. No good there. And it's Boston the other way. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Irving passes to O'Neal. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Needs a free defense. Get on your feet. All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Nets making a change here as well. Morris is checked in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Thomas against Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run him back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
And the first one drops. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Warren's checked in for Brooklyn. Edmund Sumner comes in for Irving. And both free throws good for Thomas. Brooklyn's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Morris with the screen for Curry. Shoots over White. Cans the 12-footer. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Williams. Drills it from outside.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Warren against Brown. Now, here's Warren. T right on him. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown. And it's the Celtics with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit. Their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
It's the Nets now, following Jaylen Brown's three. Outside Warren. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
On the wing, Brown. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 13 points in the game.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Warren. Here's Claxton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting and wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for White. Sharp's checked in for the Nets. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. The pass to Sharp. Here's Sumner. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Cornett.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Pritchard. Williams for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
1:03 left here in the first quarter. Now Curry. Pass to Sharp. In the corner, it's Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Warren. The rebound by the Celtics. Brogdon with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And another basket for Boston.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Malcolm Brogdon, first personal foul, first team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
No good on that one. Mills, he's checked in for Curry. And he's good on the second. Here is Thomas. 6 points for him. Williams, a screen on Warren. Outside to Brogdon. Got it off in time. And so it's Boston. Out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
14.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. You've got Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the power forwards position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now, here's Brogdon. It's Brogdon on the wing. Over Irving. And that one's good, Brogdon.
It shows great poise when looking to score. Brogdon has an advanced offensive identity.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Passes it to Hauser. Over O'Neal. And there are the Celtics with another basket. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 9.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's, when someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
The pass to O'Neal. He dishes it to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by Cornette.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Brogdon finds Williams. Back to Brogdon. Over Irving. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Williams. Brogdon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Back to Mills. Takes a 3. That one doesn't go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brogdon outside. Pass to Pritchard. Driving the lane. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And again, it's Boston converting.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here is Harris. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Stolen by Brogdon. On the wing, Williams from about 19 feet. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Now, here is O'Neal. Dishes it to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside to Brogdon. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Brogdon's got 9 points. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's Mills. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Mills. He's got 5. He kicks it to O'Neal. Five to shoot. From the arc. Boston grabs the miss. Right side, Williams from past the arc. And it's Irving with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Mills looking it over. Harris, right side. Back to Mills. To the middle. It's stolen. Brogdon outside. Oh, yeah. Yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Here's Irving. True on the 14-footer. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Hauser. Over Harris. Offensive rebound. Cornette up and in on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Again, the Nets for 2.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Brogdon outside. Down low. Cornette. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Sharp. And there's the pass to Harris. From deep. And Boston with the rebound. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now a timeout called by Boston. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Brown comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in for Pritchard. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Morris comes in for Royce O'Neal. Watanabe's checked in for Joe Harris. And Curry subbed in for Patty Mills. Brown outside. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Brown's got 15.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. He has 7. Pass to Claxton. It's hauled in by Cornett. Cornett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Five on the clock. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Cornett's got 8 points in the quarter.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Morris against Tatum. Morris outside. They need this. Great D that time from Tatum.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
White the pass to Hauser. Bangs home the trifecta.
2 minutes.
The Nets shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Pickoff in midair. Irving against White. Brown outside. And Irving pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Irving's got 8 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Hauser. To the paint. Here's Cornett. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving passes to Watanabe. 51 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Claxton. Outside Curry. Over White. The shot by Curry, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Tatum way outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Claxton. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Tatum. To the middle, puts it up from 7, and it's Boston with another.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And so it's Boston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Boston Celtics.
Some teams live and die by the three. If I was on a team, we'd live by it. Well, I'm just saying, they're alive and well in this game, just like I was. What a performance shooting the ball, Shaq.
Well, when you're getting three and your opponent's getting two, this is the result.
See, and I didn't think that you would like the three ball today, but I've won you over.
Shaq, I didn't think you were just going to let him make this whole thing about himself.
Yes, indeed.
But you did. Disappointing.
Well, I wasn't aware that he was making it about himself. Anyway, when the three goes in, I like it.
And now, something that gets a lot of publicity. Who could be qualifying for the three-point contest?
And with the event right around the corner, time to practice shooting off those racks.
Rack City. You know what it is. Got to get them up. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Harris is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Tatum. The dish to Horford. Now the pass to Thomas. The kick out to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Outside, Horford. It's Thomas on the wing. Double team on Thomas. White, wide open. He fired. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Curry passes to Harris. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Irving. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Horford.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Tatum against Curry. Pass to Thomas. White left side. Fires the three. Cans it from downtown. White's got 10 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Curry dishes to Harris. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Nobody near Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Thomas. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
So it's Brooklyn now, following Jaylen Brown's three.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes it to Thomas. The tray. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the pass to Claxton. Kicks it to Irving. Pass to Claxton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The playmaking ability of Kyrie Irving. This man just excels at finding ways to get the ball to his guys.
Pass to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Tatum's got 15 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Harris against Brown. Harris, good.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. On the wing, Brown fires the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
It's the Nets now. Outside Curry. He kicks it to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. The Celtics have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And here is Tatum. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's White. No good on the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Claxton with the bucket. 8 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Curry against White. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Thomas. Here's Brown with the three. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 9th assist in the game now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Back to Irving. This one for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Nets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Horford. 6 to shoot. Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 10 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
White against Curry. White the pass to Horford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Horford's got a lot of ways to beat you down low. No matter how tight the D is on him, he'll have an answer.
Here's Claxton. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Irving. There's the 3. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Tatum kicks to Brown. White with it. Picked up by Harris. Brown outside. And the Celtics another three.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Irving passes to Claxton. And here is Harris. Nice move. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Irving. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now Brown following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Thomas down low. He's covered by Irving. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Curry. There's the pass to Claxton. O'Neal trying to break free. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Edwards, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Warren comes in for Harris. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for Curry. So it's the Celtics now. Brogdon looking around. Pass to Williams. Dishes to Thomas. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
That's good from Horford. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Sumner passes to Morris. And here's Mills from the arc. The rebound by Brogdon.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They double-team Brogdon. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. That's good from Horford on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mills with it. He has 5. Edwards a screen on Brogdon. Brown against Warren. Nice move. And it's sent back by Horford.
and still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Brown, good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And Mills kicks to Sumner. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Warren against Brown. And the shot by Warren, no good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Williams for 3. And they get it back. Brogdon kicks to Thomas. The dish to Brown. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Brown's got 41.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
From deep three-point range, and the last second. Attempt doesn't fall. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've got Thomas. So Williams out there. And it's Cornette in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 assists. Net shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Passes it to Edwards. Down low. Williams with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Thomas is running. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
And how about the look at the midair theatric switching hands before the slam?
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mills after the basket by Boston. Kicks to Morris. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Celtics ball. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pritchard passes to Williams. And again, Boston with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Morris. Following the three-pointer by Boston. He kicks it to Mills. Clock at 6. Morris passes to Watanabe. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Boston, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Brogdon, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
First free throw is good.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Sharps checked in for Morris. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Sumner. He's guarded by Brogdon. Edwards looking it over. Over to the left wing. And here's Mills for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pritchard passes to Thomas. Rebounded by the Nets. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see two of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Sumner. The pass to Edwards. Pass to Sumner. Shoots over Brogdon. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Sumner's got his first points in this one.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Pass to Cornette. The fadeaway and ends it.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You know.
Now here's Mills. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is. But somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Here's Pritchard. Williams a screen. Pritchard passes to Cornette. Pritchard gets the bucket. Here's Sumner. Outside Edwards. Edwards with the screen. Here's Mills, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Passes to Cornette. Right side, Thomas. And another basket for Boston.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now, here's Sharp. Kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out, chalk up 2 there. Edwards got his first basket of the night.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Now, here's Brogdon. There's the pass to Thomas. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thomas got 12 points here in the second half.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
To the left side wing. The three from Mills. And Boston with the rebound. Thomas got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Pritchard. Williams looking around. There's a screen by Williams. From the top of the key, Pritchard gets the bucket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's Mills. Inside. Here's Edwards. To the right side. The three. Watanabe, no good. For Boston, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Personal foul.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
The Celtics making a switch. Here, Hauser's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Warren's checked in for Edwards. And that one misses. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now, here's Sharp. Up top, Warren. Pass to Watanabe. Knocks down the 3 ball. Watanabe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Puts the move on. And Warren with the lay-in.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
Brogdon outside. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Pritchard passes to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For Brooklyn, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Mills passes to Sumner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sumner's got 4 this quarter. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The pass to Brogdon. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Yeah, showing the ability to get crafty on offense. Brogdon's list of moves continues to grow.
Sharp, the pass to Warren. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 8th assist here tonight. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Here's Sumner. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Sumner. Pass to Sharp. They need this one. Not going to go that time. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.